welcome Lori Burson and Elizabeth Farabee, co-chairman of the Art of the Brunch from Oklahoma Contemporary Arts, and Jayme Phillips, development officer, Oklahoma Contemporary Arts. I'm Helen Ford Wallace, and we are downtown at the Oklahoman's Video Studio to talk about the excellent party, the Art of the Brunch. Thanks for coming by, you all.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Jayme, welcome back.
Thank you.
This will be the second year.
This will be the second year. I mean, clearly it did well last year. It resonated with a lot of people. We sold out of our tickets. Over 300 people came and joined us last year. So we decided, okay, well, this is going to stick. We're going to keep doing this. And this year we have two wonderful ladies that have put together a fantastic day in the park at Campbell Art Park.
And what day is it?
It's June 16th, from 10 a.m. to 12. 10 a.m. to 11 will be really the brunch side of it, and then from 11 to 12 there will be a live performance this year, which was different than last year. Last year we had a DJ. This year we wanted to take it up a notch, and Elizabeth connected us with some fantastic local musicians, so there will be a performance at it as well.
Well, how did this get started? How did you all get started with this kind of a concept? Because, I mean, this is one of the best ones. You have art in every form. You have art in food, you have art in the sculpture, you have art in the art.
And when we have a couple of artists too on site that will be, making sculpture. I mean, not sculpture. Sorry, we'll be doing parasols, and they will be doing. She will be doing the fashion sketches. Last year I think we were looking for something at Oklahoma Contemporary to take the place of Midnight Streak, which was an extremely successful fundraising event for us. And basically we just brainstormed internally, and that week there was a newspaper article that had brunch on the cover. We all know what it's like to get into places like Stella and Hatch and Packard's on a Saturday or Sunday, so we know it's popular, and we decided how can we combine that with our new location, as well as Gorilla Art Park, and just bring all of those elements together and have a fun garden party, which is what how Lori describes it.
Lori, and you do describe it that way. That's great. Well, where do the proceeds go?
So go ahead. I'll let you. Oh, okay.
So all the funds will be used for OK Contemporary to allow us to continue to offer exhibitions free to the general public year-round. So it's a really great cause.
That is a good thing to do. I mean, getting in free is awesome. So
absolutely.
Okay. And Helen, you asked a little bit about how the party came about. I think it is so exciting to let people know where our new building is going to be. So the party is actually outside on the property of where our construction is starting.
11th and Broadway, is that it? And how's that building? Have you started? Are they building?
We have
there?
started.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
It's coming
That's
along.
happening. It's happening, Helen. It's happening.
So much construction going on in downtown.
So much construction.
Well, tell us about the food.
Last year we had 3 restaurants, and this year the party's going to be a little bit bigger. Since we are outside, there's really not, we don't have the physical constraints, so we're hoping to have about 350 people there this year. So we have another restaurant added, and wanted to focus on restaurants that are in the Midtown, Downtown, and Plaza District. So we are doing, the Pritchard Wine Bar is new this year. And returning is Packard's, which is in Midtown. Also Hatch, which is basically across the street from our new building. And then also my own restaurant, Stella.
Stella. Yes. That was good food last year. I don't know. Do you have your menu prepared?
The food is going to be absolutely delicious. It's going to have we're going to have some gluten-free items, some vegetarian items. Definitely some sweets for those of us that have a sweet tooth, savory items. So from Stella we have lemon blueberry pancakes.
Yum.
Yes. We also have a breakfast sandwich. We have pork belly and grits. Thank you, Elizabeth.
And a chocolate crepe with coffee and Nutella mousse, mini croque monsieur with Gruyere and bechamel. This delicious gazpacho with avocado, and I think you mentioned the peaches and cream, but I'm most excited about that.
Next year it'll be all French. or maybe, I don't know.
We'll see. Well, we do have quiche and croque monsieur, so that's already a good
Great.
start.
It just sounds great.
And along with the fabulous food, we have got mimosas and
Bottomless mimosas.
yes, bottomless mimosas. Also a little wine and coffee from
Coffee slingers.
Oh, yeah, great.
And we have this exciting new, I don't know, it's kind of a cross between a popsicle and champagne, and they're called pop tails. So you can enjoy your popsicle while getting your makeup retouched.
That's kind of like your signature drink or signature pop or something. That's
Absolutely.
We had a number of guests last year tell us that this was the most exciting nonprofit event that they had been to. It was a party like maybe they had seen in Style magazine or had only read about or seen. There really hasn't been an event like this in Oklahoma City.
No.
So it's casual but yet a little dressy. You can wear whatever you want to the event. It's not the standard black tie nonprofit event.
Well, you wear your brunch outfits.
You wear your brunch
Your
outfit.
hats.
Yeah.
Are
So
you all wearing hats?
Your garden party.
Of course we're wearing a hat.
Great.
And all of the decorations are provided by West Elm, so they're going to come in and set up this really cool like outdoor lounge space, and we're going to come in and add our own little touch to it. So there'll be an area for you to brunch in under the trees, and then another space where you can kind of sit in front of this live music band. So it's going to be something like you've never seen outdoors in Oklahoma City before. So it's
great,
wonderful.
Yes, and you didn't talk about the donuts, you all.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. In case there is a line for the food, we have got Hertz Donuts that is going to be passing out mini donuts, and those will be great along with the coffee from Coffee Slingers. So you can have a little bite of food while you're in line, or maybe go and have one of the paintings done by the fashion artist, or have your parasol painted, and then have a donut to munch on.
So those are some little things to do,
Yeah.
Elizabeth. Those are the vendors?
Right. So we have, Jayme mentioned it before, but we have this amazing artist named Leanne Fitzgerald who does these incredible fashion illustrations. So she'll just basically look at you while you stand there, or take a picture if you want to go walk around, and just in 10 minutes or so, like whip up this amazing sketch that you think might come from Vogue or something. I mean, it's really, really unique. And I think they're $30 a sketch. And of course, all those proceeds, half of the proceeds go to the artist, and then the other half to OK Contemporary. And then we also have these beautiful hand-painted parasols that will be painted by an Oklahoma artist, which will be available for purchase as well. Again, the funds are also used for OK Contemporary.
Are they painting on the spot?
They're going to paint some in advance, so you can see the parasols in front of the table here. So everybody gets a parasol when they walk in, which is a beautiful thing to help you with the sun, but also kind of the theme of the event. And then we'll have some sort of special parasols that will be painted in advance, and she'll be doing some on site as well. So you can get a special takeaway from the event, and those are sort of the main vendors that are there. We didn't want to do a photo booth or anything because we felt like that had been done everywhere. So these fashion illustrations are kind of our take on the photo booth.
Great.
So,
well, what about you all have some things going on? Last year you all had lawn games. This year what do you have?
We have the live music, which is going to be fabulous, and
the badminton. You have badminton.
Well, part of Guerrilla Art Park, the theme of Guerrilla Art Park this year, last year it was more sculpture oriented. This year it's kind of playing into that brunch feel, given we will have 300-400 people down at Campbell Art Park. So it'll be badminton. I think there's some paper airplane aspect. If my curator was here, she could
sundials.
Say much bigger and better words than I can. But the idea is leisure, a leisure exhibition. I guess, yes.
An artist named Emma Defani has created this beautiful place for rest and relaxation, which is based on a circle of screen-printed fabric on wooden poles. So that should be really interesting as well.
That'll be very, I mean, you've got a lot going on that space.
And
so much.
I did mention the clothing prior, but I've had several men ask me what to wear. And it is a little warm out there. So it is a fun event that is like a garden party, but certainly shorts are welcome. Last year we had men in nice dress shorts, linen pants, just wear something nice and cool to enjoy. And it's not a real structured party, so it is from 10 to 12, but most people are going to stay the entire time. But if you wanted to just come and enjoy the first part of it, you could make an appearance and then head on to your child's you know,
Whatever
baseball
they're doing.
game. Or,
Yes, got it. So do you all have a committee? I mean, you have volunteers. You all are the chairman, Lori and Elizabeth. So what else? Do you have a lot of volunteers working?
We have a committee, so I'll just list a few other names
Okay.
of people on the committee with us. So we have Amy Harlow, of course, Brad Simons, Becky McCubbin, Dana Gardner, Rich and Lauren Johnson, who also were on the committee last year, Nick O'Hara, Tamara Russell, Sarah Sweet, Brooke Hannenberg, Carissa Stevens, Vionette Dunn, and Amy Apatoni and Allison Martinet. So
A lot of
it's
volunteers.
A lot of
Yeah.
volunteers. Yes, a lot of volunteers. And this year, you know, we opened the floor up for, you know, community volunteers as well. So
Oh, that's good.
yes, you know, as we move into the new space, we're really going to be ramping up the need for more volunteers. So we thought this is the perfect time to really engage more
And bring
people.
'em in.
Absolutely, that might not be able to spend the $75, but we want them to be a part of the experience. Yeah.
And what about sponsors? Do you all have sponsors?
We have a lot of sponsors.
Do you? You wanna list them
our,
all?
yes, our
Okay.
presenting sponsor is Kirkpatrick Bank. Kirkpatrick Oil is another one of our sponsors. You know, Glenna and Dick Tannenbaum, Bank First. Yeah, those are our top tier, and we've been very fortunate this year that a lot of people have come on board to be a part of this. So St. Anthony's was another one. So yeah, we've been very fortunate.
So sponsorships are still available, and
Absolutely.
they start at $500. And for a sponsorship, you would be getting, depending on the level, tickets, possibly a table, and then recognition at the event, and then recognition on our art wall that's in Oklahoma Contemporary. And then individual tickets can be bought for $75 a piece.
And where do they get them, Lori?
They can go online to Oklahoma Contemporary and purchase them. It's very, very easy to do. And
we also have a bit.ly link, so you can
Yes.
just, so it's bit.ly /Art of Brunch. So that's all you have to remember, bit.ly Art of Brunch, and you can find them there.
So you're not sold out yet?
No,
we
but
still have space.
Yeah, but it's probably going to sell out, so people should buy their tickets soon. And only $75, and for a great cause, and one of the most fun events of the year. It's not too terrible on the wallet, so it's a good time.
Right.
And valet parking is what I
Yes.
read on your website, I think.
valet parking available for everyone,
Everyone.
since construction is a little bit of an issue in downtown. I personally will probably be taking an Uber and just making it super, super easy.
So do you have any advice on, I mean, can you come up Broadway Extension and get there? I mean, they're not closed, those roads aren't closed yet, are they? So you can just come right to it. But, I mean, downtown is a little
Right.
harder to get around.
Absolutely.
But that's an exciting thing.
Yeah. Okay, so anything else about the food, the
I just
vendors?
wanted to add, we mentioned, maybe not clearly enough, there are air-conditioned tents, so don't be intimidated by the heat. Dress appropriately, but don't be worried you'll be outside sweating. I mean, we have these beautiful trees, and we're going to set up some, things to protect us from the sun, and there will be the tents. So don't worry about the heat, and it's still early enough in the morning. So.
Absolutely. I don't think we mentioned Prairie Ale, which
Okay.
everybody loves Prairie Ale, and they will be doing 4 of their summer beers that aren't out quite yet. So that's another fun addition.
That's kind of, I
It
told
is.
you, artwork. That's
Exactly.
artwork.
Well, and they'll have the and they're going to have the specialty cans. The rosé is also going to have an artistic can that will be. So there's going to be lots of fun artistic elements.
No, this is
absolutely.
the best party. I mean,
It is the best party.
It is the best
It is.
party. So
Yeah.
anything else about Oklahoma Contemporary?
No, I mean the tickets are $75. Everything goes back to help Oklahoma Contemporary keep our exhibitions free to the public and our programs free. On our website, oklahomacontemporary.org, $75. You'll get to hang out with these lovely ladies and experience everything that we've talked about today and more. And we hope to see you there.
And you all will be wearing hats. Is that the truth?
No hat for me. I think I'm going to carry my parasol, but it's certainly an option.
Right. Well, we'll have the step and repeat. You remember last year we had the wall with the photo. So instead of the photo booth, we will be creating a flower wall. That was kind of on the So I forgot. There's so many
with
things.
Your
that
parasol.
With your parasol, yes, and you stand in front of it, and it's a nice little flower wall, kind of a la Beyonce style. Anyway, yes.
Lots going on.
Lots going on.
And I think I forgot to mention earlier, but the poptails and the mimosas are provided by Water's Edge, so we're also excited they're participating.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I think we're good, Helen.
So
Thank you
much
so
Helen.
much for inviting us onto your show, and thank you for your support of Oklahoma Contemporary.
Well, thanks Jayme and Lori and Elizabeth for telling us about the art of the brunch. We all plan to be there for this unique and very fun celebration. The downtown Oklahoma City Contemporary Arts Center is going to be so good, and we want everyone in town to support you all in every way. Have a great party.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.